This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Granger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Clark and Addison, Born into the Ivy. We are your hosts today, David and Eli. Eli's back. He's feeling better.
Oh, yeah. You guys got to deal with me now. Hot takes are coming.
I like it. Here to discuss the past series with the Cubs. Remember, the best way to help grow the podcast is to listen to every episode, like the episode, share the episode with your friends, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe so that you never miss an episode. Join our Facebook group at Clark and Addison Born into the Ivy, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Clark and Addison Born into the Ivy. The Braves series, I was not highly expecting, I did not have high expectations from this series, especially coming out of the weekend series with the Nats and losing that series, especially the way that Sunday ended. That was devastating.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't start out great on Monday. 4-1 loss. Imanaga gives up 3 runs right out the bat. He got 2 quick outs and then another home run to Ozzie Albies, and then gave up consecutive hits to Ha-Seong Kim, Baldwin, and Ronald Acuna, with Baldwin getting a double to give the Braves a quick 3-0 lead. Cubs only scored or hit 5 runs. 5 hits, sorry. Had 5 hits. Hard to do anything when you only get 5 hits in the game.
Right.
Imanaga pitched really well after that. I'm glad that he settled down. Got 7 strong innings. I think that the plus out of that is save the bullpen. It's not like he just fell apart. You know what I mean?
Right.
It seems like he always has 1 inning. Normally it's later in the game. It's weird that it's early, but it doesn't seem like he always has 1 inning where it just kind of falls off the rails and then he gets it back.
All the time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's normally a home run involved.
Yeah, and it's not even like the hitters are getting in his head. Because dude's just out there living a dream. He's having a great time on the mound every time he goes out there and pitches the ball.
It is so fun to watch him pitch.
Nobody's getting in his head. I don't know. I guess, sometimes you throw bad pitches a lot in 1 inning.
I wonder if he gets in his own head.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. Like, he's just living his best life. Has a great time, loves it. And he's so fun to watch.
Yes, he is.
But you almost expect at least – now 3 is a little extreme for him in 1 inning. But you almost expect him to have 1 inning where it's like, what's going on? And then he gets it right back. But Cubs offense, that loss is more on the Cubs offense, I think, than Imanaga.
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday's game, a much better offensive game overall, but lots of struggling offensively until the 8th inning. The Cubs did get 7 hits, had 6 walks as well, though, which is awesome. Ian Happ and PCA both had a really nice game, and Matt Shaw had the big knock in the 8th inning. Cade Horton pitched amazing.
Yes, he did.
Finally got to go to 87 pitches. Yeah.
Yeah.
He pitched into the 7th. That was great.
Oh, yes, he did pitch into the 7th.
Yeah. Did you see Council had said because they have some extra off days coming up, and so they decided that they wanted to give him a little more time.
Good.
I'm looking at the schedule. I don't see an extra. They have 1 off day, but I guess it was before Cade pitched, so he could be stretched out a little more. I would guess that in his next start, it'll probably go back to 75 pitches against Pittsburgh. But against Pittsburgh, he could go 7 innings and 75 pitches.
Right.
The way he is so electric right now. It's so awesome. Definitely the best pitcher on the team right now, right? Right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's Even over Brad Keller, you think? More valuable because he's starting, but what Brad
Yeah,
Keller's doing is incredibly valuable for this team.
yeah, but yeah, it's hard to compare those the starters and the relievers.
Fair. That's fair. Who, if you needed one inning out of one of them, which one are you going to?
That's a
I'm
hard
going to
one.
for one inning. I'm going to Keller,
Yeah, I don't know.
but
It's a toss up. It's a
I
toss
don't
up.
disagree. I don't disagree.
It's a toss up.
This is like so. Let's say, now I'm not even going to do this right now. Like I'm not going to give the bad juju out by putting the cart
Yeah.
before the horse. But like, really need it. I could see both of them pitching really. But they're the two guys I trust the most right now.
Right. Me too.
And I really like Kittredge. I think he's doing amazing work.
Teal bar too.
Oh, how do you not love Caleb Thielbar?
Well, I'm sure a lot of the opposing teams don't like Teal bar, but
Wow. But I mean, as a Cub fan.
yeah, Cubs fan, you gotta love Teal bar.
And Drew Pomeranz he's gotten it back too. He kind of
Yeah.
fell off a little bit, but his velocity's back up. And if I'm getting the cart for the horse. We'll talk about Porter in the third game. Cubs won though Tuesday night 6-1, fantastic game. And then in the third game, where all the scoring for the whole game was done between the third and the fifth innings, the Cubs finally got a tough win against a really good lefty, probably a Hall of Fame guy, Chris Sale.
Oh yeah, definitely a Hall of Fame guy. Yeah.
And Nico got 3 hits. That's awesome to see, especially with him being out of the leadoff spot. And Carson Kelly, 2, including a home run. Jameson Taillon was okay in his return, I thought. I didn't think his stuff was quite as crisp as I was expecting from what I'd heard about his rehab start in Iowa. But he was effective enough, and so that was good. You know what I mean? But the bullpen was amazing yesterday.
Who impressed you the most this series?
For this series,
batting wise.
Nico.
Even though nothing was not impressed you. Who do you think did the worst this series? Because nobody really impressed me this series. Yes, the worst.
I don't know that there was a worst per se. Well, Seiya. I would say Seiya. Even though Seiya, unless you want to include Willie Castro, Willie hasn't been impressive. Actually, none of the above that I just said. Michael Busch,
and then I go with Dansby Swanson too. I mean, Michael Busch. I mean, they both went 2 for 10. Michael Busch had 5 strikeouts. Dansby had 6. So both of them, a terrible series.
I would say Busch over Dansby because Dansby did have, and I get he was a 6th run on this, but in the 8th inning on Tuesday night, did you see that base running play where he at third base?
No.
The ball was thrown into third on Shaw's double, and it was going to beat him. He kind of stopped or slowed down, and it kind of threw Alvarez off, the third baseman, and the ball went right past him, and Dansby scored.
Oh,
I think Dansby's base running is very underrated. He also beat out a play last night to get on first.
I did see that. Too. Yes.
So I think that it's not that Busch doesn't hustle. He just didn't have any opportunity.
Dansby has more wheels, without a doubt. Dansby's wheels are underrated. Very underrated.
I was about to say that. Very underrated.
He's got speed.
Or with his speed, for sure. I liked that the Cubs were running a lot more. It felt like this weekend, too. Or this week. I'd like to see that continue. I think that's a big thing, a big addition to the team.
Nico had, 2 stolen bases last night? Almost had 3, but got tagged out at a second.
PCA had 2 on Tuesday night.
Did he?
Yeah.
I saw that he got tagged out No. That was on a steal though.
No, that was on when right before Nico
Uh
got
huh.
caught stealing the third on that third attempt.
Yeah.
He had hit, and PCA got out at second. I would have liked to have seen PCA running on that play, so that maybe he didn't get out there.
Uh huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it
Especially
would have
with
added
Nico
another
up to
run.
bat.
Yeah,
With Nico up to bat, I mean, why don't you do the hit and run?
yeah. Trust the guy because he doesn't strike out much. It's rare,
No. He struck out twice this series, which is really, it's honestly high for
unusual.
Nico.
Yeah,
It's high
it's
for
very
Nico.
unusual.
But that man had a great series.
Porter Hodge was very impressive this weekend or this week too.
Yes.
If
Uh,
Porter Hodge can find that back and get into some high leverage and succeed with that, that's huge for this team. Even if Palencia is able to come back, having that would be really big, but especially if Palencia is not able to come back this season. He's supposed to throw, I think, tomorrow, so and see how it feels. Knock on wood.
he threw too much gasolina.
Yeah. A preview for this weekend: the Tampa Bay Rays come to town. They are 5-5 in their last 10, 72 and 74 overall, and 34 and 38 on the road this season. The expected starters for this week are as follows: on Monday, not on Monday, on Friday, Shane Baz versus Matthew Boyd. On Saturday is Drew Rasmussen versus Colin Ray, and on Sunday, Adrian Hauser versus Shota Imanaga. Rasmussen is the only one who's really pitching well. Hauser's had a good season overall, but has struggled since being traded to Tampa. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that those are favorable overall?
I don't.
You
See,
don't?
Matthew. Well, yeah. But I feel like Matthew. I know his last start, Matthew Boyd didn't do too terrible. But I feel like
He only gave up
Matthew
two.
Boyd. Yeah, I feel like Matthew Boyd recently has not been very hot. You know,
He's
that
back
all
at home
star
where
curse.
he's much better at home.
Uh, and you know that all star curse that's been going on for the Cubbies. So I mean I don't want to get my hopes up and say Cubs sweep,
I don't think they're going to sweep this series.
but I think they got it. Obviously, they got a chance. I mean, Cubs got a chance to sweep anybody. Let's be honest, but not when their batters don't produce. I mean,
Agreed.
sorry to backtrack, but the series against the Braves, the Cubbies struck out 33 times.
That's insane.
It is not what you want to see from the
Right.
Cubbies.
It's been unusual compared to what they have been over the course of the season. They haven't
Right.
struck out that much most of the time. Chris Sale, I mean, that game, it's Chris Sale.
Right.
But Spencer Strider shouldn't be striking him out that much either.
Right.
I don't think. He's good, but the Cubs offense,
Not as
I
good as
think,
what he
is,
has been. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. But Bryce Elder, for some reason, that guy, but he's owned the Cubs in his two starts against us. Unfortunately.
What's his ERA? Wasn't it? Isn't it a pretty high ERA?
Yeah,
5, right?
somewhere around there. At the end of the game, he had a 5.35 ERA after giving up one run in 6 1/3. 5 hits. And that was the game with the least amount of strikeouts, with 8 total. He had 6. Spencer Strider, who got the loss, mind you, but still had 8 Ks in that game. So that's 14 just from, and then I'm pretty sure Sale had 8 through 3 or something like that. So he ended up with 9. So it's 23 of the 33 strikeouts are from the starters.
That's disgusting to hear.
I actually would have expected a little higher.
Yeah. From Chris
I mean,
Sale
not
or
not
the
not
total?
going into it, but yeah, I thought Sale had struck out more than the 9 because I knew he had 8 through 3 innings.
Yeah,
Like you said, disgusting
yeah.
for
Not
sure.
exactly what you want to hear.
I mean, I expect 2 out of 3 here.
Me too.
That's
2 out of 3
my
is always a
yeah.
good good choice.
But I think the concerning game to me on paper is the Saturday game with Rasmussen and Colin Ray. Rasmussen is the best pitcher of those 3 for them,
Uh-huh.
and has had a really good season. And Colin's pitched well, but it's warmed up. It's not going to be nearly as hot in Chicago as it is down here, closer to Indy, but it's still going to be hot.
Right.
And I could see the ball blowing out. So if you're betting, bet the over. As long as the wind is actually blowing out.
Right.
Because I've expected it before, and it didn't. The Rays are 18th in the league with 4.38 runs per game while on the road. The Rays are also third in the team ERA this season on the road at a 3.70 ERA. When you hear those numbers, it's kind of surprising that they have a losing record on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was shocked by that when I looked those up.
Who's that
They
guy with
are
the hot bat?
Junior Caminero.
Yes.
That
He
dude's got 42 home runs right now.
yes, he's insane.
He won me quite a
And
bit of money last night.
did he?
Yeah.
Uh and
Oh,
I mean against Colin Ray, I mean you got big guys like Brandon Lowe too.
yeah.
Brandon Lowe can be pretty terrifying against when you're pitching your righty, but
Jonathan Aranda. He's a
mhm.
pretty good hitter. He's actually leading them in OPS, even over
Really?
Caminero. Yeah. He has an 871 OPS. Caminero's, I think, is like 840 or something, 842 maybe. And I think Brandon Lau's is 790.
I wonder if we'll see Christopher Morel on the field.
I hope so because he sucks.
Yeah, me too.
Although I
Yeah,
say that, and now he'll like go out for like 5 home runs on the weekend now.
yeah, I love that guy on the Cubs,
I
so
I can't stand Christopher Morel.
I liked him on the Cubbies.
So my I liked the energy at times,
Uh-huh.
but I always thought he was better than what he was.
Yeah. He's like a worse Willie Castro, honestly.
I thought I thought he tried to be like Javi Baez, but he was a bad
Uh-huh.
version of Javi, not the good version.
Yeah. The only good thing about him was like again, he could play any position on the field.
Not well though.
Not well, but he could. You
Yeah,
know, the
you're
Cubs just
right.
put him anywhere.
I think anybody can.
Well, yeah.
I liked his willingness to play any position.
Right.
I did like that. I don't disagree with that. I thought there were good things about Morel. I'm glad he's not on the team anymore. I don't feel like he is a guy to have on your team, starting at least, that makes you a winning team. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Uh, as a bench guy, I would love that because he
Like
provides pop.
now he's like
fast.
a Vidal Brujan.
A better one, a better version of that. But yeah,
You think he's better than Brujan now?
I do. I think that Brujan provides a little better defense.
Mm-hmm.
Morel can provide better offense.
Yeah, Brujan was
Not
playing
that he-
pretty good in the
not
hot
that
corner
Morel's
against
great.
the Cubs.
I know he was. What the hell? Where was all that before?
Right.
Because he made error after error.
Right.
For the weekend as well, though, the Cubs will honor Anthony Rizzo as he retires from baseball at the age of 36. Can you believe he's only 36?
No, I thought he was like 42.
I thought he was
He doesn't
older
look
than that
it.
too. I know. No,
He
not
doesn't
at all.
look it.
Yeah, I don't mean it that way. He's been around for so long. I thought he was
Yeah.
closer to 40,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, or around 40. He's a Cubs legend for many, many reasons. But first and foremost, for the intensity he brought to Chicago on and off the field, and for being an integral part of finally bringing another Cubs World Series victory in 2016. Anthony played in 1,308 games for the Cubs, which ranks 19th all time for the Northsiders. He had 1,311 hits, ranking 20th, 276 doubles, which was 13th, 242 home runs, 6th, 784 RBIs, 13th, 624 walks, which was 14th, on base percentage 372 at 15th in all time. Slugging was 489 at 12th, and OPS at 861 as a top 10 at number 10 all time for the Chicago Cubs. He also ranks first overall in hit batters at 165 with the Cubs. I thought that was cool.
Huh.
And I think that kind of is emblematic of how amazing and how fearless he was in the box. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The way he crowded the plate was amazing. He was fearless in the box and he was fearless in the field, charging up on bunts to take away the effectiveness of them. As good as he was offensively, it was his defense that separated him.
Four-time Golden Glover, one-time Platinum.
Yep. And a 3-time All-Star, you just took away some of my stats.
Sorry.
No, don't be. 1-time Silver Slugger and the Platinum. I think the Platinum is really cool. That's like the best fielder in the league that year. And for people who don't know what that is. And he also received the prestigious Roberto Clemente Award for his community work in 2017. Rizzo will be an ambassador for the team, and I'm glad he's coming back home. I can wear my Anthony Rizzo jerseys again now.
Me too.
Yes. I'm totally stoked about this. My favorite Anthony Rizzo moment, besides when he's jumping up after Bryant had thrown that ball
That was my
across
favorite.
the diamond. But my other favorite one is, and I think it was 2014. So it was before they really got going in 15 and 16, and I think KB came up in 15. But they were playing the Reds, and Aroldis Chapman had thrown high. I think it was on Nate Scherholz a couple of times in a row, like high in looked like he was going to hit his head, and Chapman could really throw that ball. And the Cubs bench was chirping. Chapman clapped back. After that inning, the Cubs came back out on the field. Rizzo's obviously first, right beside the Reds dugout, and something was said, and Rizzo threw his glove down, and he was ready to take on that whole team right then and there. and like I'll never forget that. I thought it was so crazy, but really cool. Like he helped change the culture into them, obviously because they won the series. But that was I thought the defining moment of that team, and he was the true leader of the team.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the Cubs lack that true leader right now.
Right. I really wish he retired a Cub. Really
I
wish
mean,
he did.
he is,
Right.
but you mean like playing with him? So
Yeah.
my biggest regret, well, always, and I didn't have anything to do with it, but my biggest regret for the Cubs at this point in time is that he didn't finish out his career with the Cubs.
Right.
I hated that he got traded. I'll never understand why he got traded. I understand why they traded the others, but I felt like keeping him would help keep continuity with the team, and
Right.
and he could have helped bring up the other guys and everything. But I mean, Jed Hoyer didn't ask me, but I didn't ask Jed Hoyer what the hell he thought about it.
Damn you, Jed.
You're right. God damn it. But that's okay. It's in the past. I'm glad he's coming home, though. I thought that was
Right.
really cool. I didn't think that there was going to be a whole lot of animosity between he and Rizzo. Just because, I mean, one, I think they're both too professional for that. But I also, I think that they both respected the fact that they were willing to say whatever they needed to say, too. And they didn't do it disrespectfully. Where I think that there probably is bad blood with KB and the Cubs.
Uh-huh.
And you know what I mean? I don't know if there is a
Right.
bias. Like, I hope that eventually all those guys kind of get welcomed back. Um, I like I really like that Rizzo actually did retire too, because when they celebrate the 10-year anniversary next year, he can definitely be there for all that.
Mm.
And he and John Lester are John Lester and Jake Arrieta are like three main guys that I remember. KB as well, Schwarber, and all that. But
Dexter.
yeah,
I
Dexter
love
Fowler.
Dexter Fowler.
Me
I
too.
love Dexter Fowler.
Me too. Pretty exciting.
And Ben
We can talk
Zobrist.
about the 10-year anniversary more next year, or more later on in the off season and stuff. But like what the expectations for that would be and what we would like to see. All right, you got anything else, buddy?
No, I think that's all we have.
Awesome. Don't forget to join our Facebook group at Clark and Addison Born into the Ivy, and don't forget to click on that follow button, hit some likes, recommend us, watch us. Have a great day. Leave 5-star reviews. Let's go Cubs.
Go Cubbies.